Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global
Global digital
Digital
success.
Success Talks. Happy and blessed Monday to everyone, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday already. So today we're bringing you the following topic.
Okay. Our topic for today is why multiple income streams are no longer a luxury.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Just give me a sec. That's the the wrong life.
Yes, our topic is different.
Yes.
Is-
Okay.
So is this one?
Yes.
So our topic is no tech skills, no problem. How simple systems empower beginners to thrive online.
Yes, that's our topic for today. Sorry, that was my mistake. I have two lives today, and they're both at the same name at the beginning, global. Okay, so happy Monday, everyone, and happy Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So today, we also, before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live here in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I have my business online. I'm a mentor at the same time.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, now living in North Carolina, USA. Um, I'm here with my husband, my our three kids, and well, I'm a proud digital business owner and a mentor as well.
Yeah, we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesdays and one for Thursdays. So since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar and happens at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and and then watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So now you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch last Thursday's live webinar before this coming Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so this past Thursday we had Emina as our host. She's a former bank manager and now online business coach. We also had Nushat, who's a student. We had Jaren, who's a customer service representative. And we also had Israt, who is a full-time mom.
We also have Soraya. She's a job quitter. Sign up is a full-time mom, and Wasima, college professor, and Bibi, full-time mom. So all these people were on a live webinar last Thursday, October 23. But remember, we have live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursday, always at the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the only thing you have to do is register with your name and email to any of our websites or link, and we'll send you the information.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. So if you're catching last Thursday's replay of the live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do if you want to learn how to start your online business. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today.
All right, so we said before, our topic for today is not tech skills. Okay, no problem. How simple system empower beginners to thrive online.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome again to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. And happy Monday to everyone, or happy Tuesday if you're already on Tuesday, depending where you are in the world. So, think think you need to be tech savvy to start an online business? Well, that's one question that a lot of people ask before, when they're trying to find out more about this business. But think again. Today we'll show you how simple systems make it possible for anyone, yes, anyone, to thrive online. So, so many people, okay, hold back from starting their digital journey because they believe they're not good with technology. But the truth is, technology was designed to help, not to hinder. Okay. So, according to HubSpot, 64% of small business owners use automation tools to save time and focus on what really matters. And what that is, growth on their business, growth on themselves, clients. So, being able to have time to speak to clients and to family, be able to have that family time. So, that's what, the automation tools does to you, help you save time. And that's why, a lot of people are moving to the online business because they want to be able to have more time to do other things. So today we'll break down how simple systems are empowering even complete beginners to succeed online. So what are today's points?
Okay. Our points for today are automation works while you rest. Number two, step by step training simplifies the process. And number three, community turns fear into confidence.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point.
Okay, point number one, automation work while you rest. Okay, this is simplest system do the heavy lifting for you. Why we saying that? Okay, why? The simplest system, they handle emails, they handle follow-ups, and customers inquire automatically. So you don't have to do it. You don't need to code or design anything. It just plug in and play. Isn't that simple? So McKinsey report that business using automation can save up to 20% of their weekly work hours. Okay, the system give you back time to focus on what truly matters, your goals, your family, and your freedom. So we love this topic because we always get asked about it. Why automation? Why you are so proud of automation? Because automation work while you rest. Let's be honest, the we live in a world where most people work harder and harder, and yet they never feel, they ever catch up. But what this business could keep you in when you are not. And it's that's the amazing thing. When I first started this my business online or my journey on the into the business, I used to think they need to be like I want to be successful. Like I don't know you, but I always want to be successful. But for me at that point, successful means working all day, every day, the same thing that I was doing on my 9 to 5 job, as a nurse. And then what will that bring? I will feel like tired, stressed and on call or whatever you call that, and I was getting like anxious about it. I was like, okay, this sounds good, but I'm running away from this, like what do I'm thinking about it? But then I discovered that the system have automation, and that's like the core of the digital business. And this what blow my mind. You have a system that answer questions, that send information to your leads or the people that are interested. They do the follow up. Without me actually being there, without me actually spending that time. So now I was more close, or I was closer, than what I really wanted. That I really want to have that time with my spouse, where I really want to have time to travel, sleeping in. But that's the power automation, where was automation really means is not that the system was replacing me. It's about the freedom that the system was giving me. That's what truly mattered, because on the automation, the system capture the leads. The system educate the leads, and the system do follow ups automatically. And that's how I really impressed. Like, I didn't need to be a tech savvy, I didn't need to do nothing about coding, I didn't need to do anything different out of my way to start seeing results. And that's what marketing, like what digital marketing is so genius and so successful on these days, because all the tools are there for you. um you can, like I always say to people, like, if you can send emails, scroll on social media, watch video, you can run your business online. And that's amazing, because I'm so proud of this automation. Like, I can go to my 9 to 5 job. I'm still doing my 9 to 5 job, but my business still working on the side, while I'm resting, while I'm cooking, while I'm traveling, what I'm doing right now, where I'm here, but my business hasn't stopped. I may have like 3 or 4 people right now asking me about the business, and the system is already having a touch with them. So that's what freedom looks like, and I want to continue doing that. I want to have more time, I want to be able to have more skills, um thanks to that, because it's a build smart, like, when you say work smart, no harder. That's what this business is all about. So yeah, that's what I think about this, the automation, work while you are resting.
Thank you, Jesse. So yeah, so Jesse talked to us about automation works while you rest. Giving these systems give you back time to focus on what truly matters, and that is your goals, your family, and the freedom. The freedom to do the things that you love. Okay, so let's move on to point number 2.
Okay, so point number two, step by step training simplifies the process. And this is where the beauty comes in for everyone who comes to this business without the background in online businesses or businesses at all. When I started my digital journey, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know where to begin. The online role felt overwhelming. So many tools, terms, and systems I had never used. So, here's what changed everything. I found a step-by-step system that made it possible to learn, to grow, and take action without guessing my way through. Because that's what you want. You want something simple to follow, especially when you're new in the online and using the tools and creating content and all that. Because here's the truth. Every expert was once a beginner. What makes the difference isn't knowing it all day one, but having the right guidance, the mentorship, and the community walking you through. And this is what really makes the difference in this business model, that we have guidance, that we really have a mentor there with us walking along the way, and we have a huge community who's there to support us. So the system we use give us, clear video training. So step by step, you go at your own pace with practical steps and mentorship that helps you apply what you learn right away. So you don't have to figure it all alone. You just have to follow a proven roadmap that already helped thousands to succeed. According to this study of Forbes, people who have structured mentorship and accountability are 65% more likely to succeed in reaching their goals. not because they never struggle, but because they don't quit when things get tough. And that's a key thing right here, because a lot of us, we tend to quit when things get tough instead of pushing through and getting to the other side. So in my own story, what kind the kind of support was everything for me, leaning on the community and having people to really help me out and be there for me made the difference. I remember feeling stuck, unsure if I could really do this, but having mentors guiding me, a community that celebrated every small win, and a system that broke things down step by step, that gave me the confidence to move forward. And to today, that's something that really helps every one of us, just knowing that we have that community there for us, and that we can reach out and ask for help if we feel stuck in any kind of way. So if you're starting from zero, you're exactly where you need to be. The roadmap is already built. All you have to do is take the first step and follow it. That's all we have to really do. Like, we just have to follow the proven system that has worked for so many. So we know that if it worked for them, it will work for us. We just have to, you know, be there, be confident, be present, be willing to learn, and be persistent overall.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel taught us about stable state training simplifies the process. So we're so blessed to have, video-based training that you can follow alone. So it'll really help you to, to be able to achieve what you want to achieve, because there is a guidance, a mentorship along the way. So let's go into the point number 3. So community turns fear into confidence. So, so success online doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in community. And yeah, that's one of the things that, as a new business owner, you don't want to stay in your little bubble. You want to mingle with the rest of the community. And that's when you start growing. So when I first started my digital business, I was excited, but also scared, because I didn't know what to expect. So I came from the film industry where long hours and unpredictable schedules were the norm for me. But stepping into something completely new felt uncomfortable. I wasn't tech savvy. I didn't know how to market myself online. And honestly, I wonder if I could really do it at the beginning, because I didn't know. But that fear began to fade the moment I found the community. So our global business community became a source of strength. So people from different walks of life who once felt exactly like I did, and that's what it makes the beauty of having a community. Because as a new business owner who's starting the journey, when you mingle with other members of the community, they already have been on your shoes, so they understand what you're going through, so they can help you and guide you along the way. So that's what the role of the community plays along in our journey. So we celebrate each other's wins, we share solutions when things get tough, we share knowledge and remind one another that we're never walking this journey alone. So in this space, every question you have, someone already has asked it before and overcome. Every obstacle you face, someone's already found a way through. So that's the power of community. It turns uncertainty into clarity and fear into faith. So you're never alone on this journey and you will have all the support. Um, so you learn to grow and get feedback from people who started right where you are. Every question you have, someone has already asked and overcome. So you learn from mentors who have walked the path before you. So that's why we have a mentor. You grow alongside like minded individuals who lift you higher. Because, let's be realistic, not everyone get that support from your family, at home. So that's where you get it from the community. And also, many times, you will have other people that they don't understand the business and they will be a little bit negative about your business. Um, but it's understandable because they don't understand. But when you surrounded yourself with a community who have the same like mindset, they understand what the business, and they push you, they uplift you, to move forward. So that's the power of having the same like-minded individuals. So you gain confidence, okay? Not by knowing everything, is by being surrounded by people who believe in you, and they believe in you before you even believe in yourself. So until finally you start believing in yourself. So that's what a community does to you. So the best part, you're never alone because the system and supports are always working with you and not against you. So because here the systems, the mentorship, the community support are always working with you. So you're never alone on this journey. So even when you log off for the day, your business continues to grow in the background and your community continues to cheer you on. So it doesn't matter what time of the day you are, there's someone out there on the other side of the world that is going to be able to help you. And this is why I love what I do. What started as a personal search for freedom and purpose became a mission to help others rise with confidence too. So together we are proving that success online doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in unity, faith, and shared growth. So here's an action step for you. So lean into community. Don't stay in your little bubble. Reach out, mingle with others, and ask questions. Share the win. Encourage someone else and remember that someone else, you were in their place before. So because when one rises, we all rises, and that's the power of having a community. So that's what I want to say for my point. And so what is our key takeaway for this one?
All right, so our key takeaway for you. Remember, you don't need to be a tech expert to build a thriving online business. You just need a simple system, the right guidance, and a support community that believes in you.
Yes. So that's our key takeaway for today. And we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you got enlightened that you don't need to have tech skills, okay? Because we have all the support that you need, technical, we have all those systems, so automated systems, plus the community and the mentorship program. So you have what it takes to be able to succeed. So don't be afraid because you think that you don't have what it takes, to do this business. We didn't have all the knowledge. We didn't know what to expect, but here we are, doing this. So if we can do it, so can you. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, here are 3 ways that you get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen, and we can send you that invitation to our free webinar, the same free webinar that we watch, and that allow us to have the kind of life that we are building right now. So if you, once you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have 2 buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursdays. Since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar, and happens at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either day or for both. And the second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more and more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursdays before tomorrow's coming live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay. This past Thursday, we had Emina as our host. She's a former bank manager, now online business coach. We also had Israd, who's a full-time mom. We had Jaren, who's a customer service representative. And we had Nuskat, who's a student.
We also had Suraya. She's a job quitter. Sign up. a full-time mom, Wazima, a college professor, and Bibi, a full-time mom. So all these people were on a last webinar that was last Thursday, October 23. But remember, we have live webinar every week, every Tuesdays and Thursday, always at the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the only thing you have to do is register with your name and email to any of our websites or link. You decide who to pick, and then we send you the information by email.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. So if you're catching the replay from last Thursday's live webinar, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So if you guys are watching us from Facebook and you and you're not following on our Facebook business page, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more who we are and what type of content we post in our pages. And if you're watching us from YouTube, um, you can, and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to our channel, press that notification bell to get notified when we post new content and when we are going live. So that way you keep learning more about this online business opportunity. And when you feel ready, we'll be happy to guide you here as your mentors. So you're never alone on this journey because you'll have us and entire global online community. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Yes, our topic for next Monday will be From Fear to Freedom, Overcoming Self-Doubt and Starting Something New.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. So until then, take the leap, trust the process, and let the system do the work while you grow. So that's how we want to end with this message. And we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the
Global
Global
Digital
Digital
Success
success.
Talk.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you
God
so
bless
much
Bye.
you
for
all.
watching us.
Have a
Bye.
blessed week.